Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming in Walmart Couture, my closet tour video. But most of all, what I really wanted to do with this video was not just like, okay, this is my closet. No, what I wanted to do was kind of give you guys some info on buying pre-loved handbags, shoes, whatever the case is, designer items. So I've been collecting handbags for quite some time now. I change it up every now and then. If I'm not feeling it no more, I'll end up selling it. But a lot of my handbags at the moment are pre-loved bags. And I wanted to just inform you on how to go about it, how to research, because I know these bags are very expensive and it's not fun just wasting money like that and feeling like crap. Was it worth it? Of course, to me, I'm like, yes, it's worth it, because I have that mentality that, you know, this is my little prize to myself. I feel like sometimes I deserve it, but price tags could be really, really up there. So I just want to talk about, first of all, how I kind of got into that pre-loved, you know, section of it all. Who is that? That's baby doobie doo. Stay there. No, you're gonna fall. So we're in my closet. So right now, let's jot back down to 2000, like right after or before my father passed away. I'm gonna say 2008-ish. So my first ever name brand handbag was my Speedy 35 monogram from Louis Vuitton. How I got into the handbag thing. I grew up in the Bronx, born and raised, went to school. To me, fashion was jeans. The type of coat you was gonna get that year. Your sneakers always had to be dope. I grew up wearing Jordans, retros, anything that was in style, Nikes, Pumas, Adidas. I was a sneakerhead. And I remember collecting my sneakers. I've been a collector of certain things for a while. I don't know, I like stuff like that. Like I collect brushes, handbags, shoes, sneakers. So back then in high school, it wasn't handbags, it was sneakers. And I remember, funny story right now, I remember My mom took me for the, what retros was it? I don't even remember what retros, but it was one pair of Jordans. And I went everywhere searching for lockers all over Fordham, 3rd Ave, all these streets looking for my Jordans. Found one spot. I was so hyped, like, yo, I'm going to school, I got the new Jordans, So then we get back home and I had 2 left feet. I was so tight. I told my mom, yo, we got a problem. I started crying. I was like, I got 2 left feet. How the fuck we can fix this shit? So thank God when we went back, they had the other one. But I would have been so tight. Like, oh man, I didn't have my shoes. But yeah, that was like my mentality back then, was just like sneakers. And I remember rocking, I was the queen of Pepe jeans. In high school, I needed all my jeans to be Pepe. Back then was Pepe, Sergio Valente. What else? Azor, well, I don't remember, Nietzsche. That was Mecca, messed up. But anyway, that was my thing. I still do have retros. I still like wearing them. Do I need them the way I used to? No, but I still get that urge, like, yo, I want those. Those are hot. I need to cop them. But now my addiction is handbags. So that high school phase of, you know, seeing that, I messed up bad in high school. Stay in school, kids. But yeah, I messed up bad. And this was like my 2nd year of high school. 3rd year, we moved to Florida for 2 months. Didn't work out. We went back to the Bronx. No school wanted to accept me. And I told my father, I do not want to go back. So I ended up doing like my last year in Coram, New York, which is Long Island. And a couple of girls there who I went to like those training schools also, where you like could take up a trade. Well, the girls would wear purses. And I was like, what? Like, why are they coming in with purses? Like, I had a Nike book bag, a drawstring book bag. But I saw them with purses. And I was like, they look so cute. So that kind of, I remember that opening up my mind for handbags. So I started gradually getting into it. And then, obviously, in New York, you see the fakes. So it's like, yo, why is this so hot that everybody's like buying the fake stuff? What is the deal? I really didn't know. I was like, yo, what's the deal with everybody wanting that bag, but it's fake? And when I researched it, the price points, I understood it. I was like, oh, okay. So back to buying my first. I have new that I purchased from the store. My husband purchased for the store, but most of my collection is pre-loved. So my first one was the Speedy. I will show you guys afterwards, but which was the Speedy 35. And that that was my I had birthday money. I don't know how old I was by then, like 22, 21, maybe. I don't freaking know. I'm old already. Hitting 30 this month. So anyway, I checked on Craigslist, and the chick told me, I'll meet up with you in the store. We went to the 34th Street Macy's, where they have like the Louis Vuitton inside. So I was like, okay, I'll meet. I know I sound crazy, like I met up with people from fucking Craigslist, but yeah, I did it. And she went to the store, and like they pulled up her information. And I asked her, why are you selling it? And she goes, just because I wanted something new. Like, I was just kind of like, why are you selling such a nice bag? So she said, I wanted something new. I'm like, over that style. I'm like, okay, cool. So I got it at a really good price. Then I wanted brand new from the store. I told my husband I would like to actually own something from the store. So he surprised me a Christmas with the Speedy Azure, Damier, the squares. So he surprised me with that Speedy 35. And then I don't know exactly which one came after that, but from there on out, it's been like problem. So I know this one I purchased brand new also. I was actually gonna buy that one after IMAX, I was gonna go to Rodeo because I just wanted to go to Rodeo and buy it in Rodeo. I ended up catching strep throat that day of fucking IMATs, and that was really, really bad. So I was like, I'm not going to no damn store. So I ended up getting it here in Houston in the Galleria Mall. That one also. But when it comes to this side, the Chanel's, I never bought a brand new Chanel. All this here is pretty much pre-loved. Now, with Chanel, to me, that was like my ultimate goal in handbags. I was like, I want a Chanel flat bag. But researching it was more of a, because you see them at a good price point, but at the same time, you see the price point still very high. And I just felt like, oh, like, is it worth buying it used, or is it worth just investing in it? My husband said, why don't you invest in it? So when I started really researching the Chanel, I came across something that said that back in the day, they used to be 24 karat gold plated, the hardware. And I've heard that the materials back then were, I don't know, just nicer somehow. Sorry guys, my power just said I'm on low, so let's make this quick. So I kind of got intrigued by that. And then how on the Chanel, how big the CC logo was compared to what it is now, I really got intrigued by that. I was like, oh, I love how big that is. So when it came to that, I really, really wanted to invest in a vintage. So that was my first. That one was bought on eBay. My husband bought it for me, but I want to link, I'm going to be linking everywhere that I purchased from before. But with the Chanel, I felt really secure with it because I saw this eBay listing. It was for the bag. And where I usually, there's a couple places where I'll try to get it authenticated. So I first try to go to Purse Forum because it's free. They'll help you out. Sometimes it all depends on the bag, but they've helped me out a bunch. So when I posted this one up, the person who authenticates said that I've actually bought from her. She's a really good seller. Her name is Java Beauty 2012. Like I said, I'll be linking it down below. But yes, I still look at her items up for sale. Now, for where I've got most of these items is a place called The Luxury Exchange. That has been probably the death of me over here. So they are located here in Houston. What I love about the store is that I get to see it in person. It's not like if you're bidding online or you're buying something that I like to see. So that has been the plus in my kind of handbag collection. They're called The Luxury Exchange, and they have an Instagram also, which is designers_handbags. I know they have a website. I think it's designers123. I'm not sure, but I will link it down below. Now, they have, I mean, the most product that I've ever seen. Like, I go thrifting. I go thrift stores. I try to find deals everywhere. I love thrifting. Now, when it comes to a handbag, obviously, if you don't know much about it, you kind of get confused. But they also authenticate for you. So that's been a plus. Great prices. You get to put layaway on the bag if you're not ready to put it all down at once. So that has been a plus. So I have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags from The Luxury Exchange, and not one complaint so far. I would say research is key. You don't know? Type it in Google. Authentication, how to authenticate a Celine bag, how to authenticate a Chanel bag, how does the hardware look, how does it goes down to every little detail. One second. Every little detail, down to the stitching, down to the way the logos are printed or heat stamped, whatever the case is, everything, the zipper pulls, the bottom of the zipper, what markings, how size, everything has to be legit in the way it's supposed to be. So Google has been my best friend throughout this whole process, because I will literally sit and look at every single detail. And I'm gonna tell you how good I've kind of become with this. This Chanel right here, I read this pink one right up here. I was like on a hunt for that one for the longest. Now, I asked the girl, can I see the serial number? She goes, there's no stickers or tags whatsoever. My friend gave it to me and I'm just selling it. So, you know when you hear stories like that, it gets fishy. But the price was so good that I was like, oh, is this like, it can't be that good. So I remember literally like hawking the pictures, zooming in and looking at every single detail. And I said, this is real. Like, in my heart, I felt it was real. And like, I looked at everything. I compared it to other ones. I looked up everything and I was like, damn it, if I don't get this, I'm going to regret it. That when it came to my house, it was actually bought for me for Valentine's Day. I remember opening up the bag, looking for where the serial number was there. I'm just guessing that the girl had no idea about how a Chanel is or anything like that. But the sticker was there, the serial number. Everything matched up. I got it authenticated and I felt even better once everything came back good. So I would say just do your research. Go to your authentication websites, which I'm going to tell you, Purse Forum, Purse Blog, Purse Forum helped out a lot. There's another website I've gotten authenticated purses at, authenticate the number 4u.com. I've done a lot of PayPal transactions with them to have it authenticated, and they do email you back. Designers Handbags, the D-Luxury exchange, I think they actually authenticate for you also and do write up a summary for you. One of my favorite purchases, I'll have to say, that I will never use ever, but I kind of hawked it, was, let me see if I could, that right there, my vintage Louis Vuitton luggage. Now, story with that, like I said, sorry. Yo, we back. We had technical difficulties, but we back. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying about the vintage Louis luggage. So I actually wanted it as a centerpiece for in here. And I researched it and researched it and researched it. But I came across this one. And price was amazing on eBay. And I saw stickers on it. And I'm like, it might be fake. I don't just like, you know, like I said, I had to research it. But I was like, yo, what's these stickers? Why they got stickers on it? There was stickers on it. Old stickers. So back in the day, and I actually bought the Louis book on world tour to like find out more info about it. And I fell in love even more. So back in the day, when you travel from hotel, whatever the case is, airport, they would slap a sticker on your maleta, your suitcase. They'll slap a sticker on it. It was kind of like your passport when you get like stamped. They'll slap their hotel sticker on it or whatever. So I have a couple on that maleta, and I thought that was pretty dope. At first I was like, stickers. But it gave it more of that, like, I don't know, like that vibe. Like, yo, somebody was traveling with that. Like, I love vintage pieces. I find a thrill in finding, you know, authentic pieces at a really great price. Now, am I one to say I will buy in a store ever again? Maybe. Do I mind buying pre-loved? No, I get tired of my stuff quick. So if I buy it at a good price, and I can resell it at a good price. I'm just one of those that is not like I have to get it from the store just to be, oh, I'm from the store. No, not at all. But yeah, I just want to kind of inform you on that. You know, jumping into the pre-loved kind of section of fashion and all that is kind of scary if you don't know. I don't know much about shoes. I haven't ventured off to lubes or anything like that. I had one pair of Giuseppe's, and those shoes I lost on the cruise. Gone. We'll never see them again. So at the moment right now, I have a pair of vintage Jimmy Choo shoes and 2 vintage Chanel Oxfords. I am in love with Oxfords, like for work or anything like that. So obviously I wanted to incorporate something like that into my... Now heels, I am type scared to invest in heels like that, like to continuously buy them, because I hate when my shoes get scuffed up. I hate when they messed up and it looks bad. And if I scuff them up, or if I ain't Rihanna that she don't go through the cracks ever, fall, I will probably fall. I'll probably jack them up, and I'll be tight that I spend $7, $8, $9, $1,000 on a pair of shoes and they messed up. So that's why I haven't really ventured that way. Would I like to? Maybe one pair, but I would rather save my money and invest in a handbag. I just feel like you can mix match it. The handbag makes the outfit to me. I feel like you could wear sneakers and throw on a bag and it still looks dope. Like, that's just my opinion. So I hope this was informative. Like I said, I will be linking everything down to how to research, which websites to research, phone numbers for anything, eBay accounts that I have bought from, that I have gotten good quality, you know, nothing looking really old or anything like that, that's authentic. And yeah, I hope this helped out. I hope you had fun with me. Any questions or whatever, comments, leave them below. Put that thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Love you all. Bye.